Unlocking the right business solutions, essential for entrepreneurs to grow their businesses. Our reporter Ntokozo Khumalo is giving us more updates from the Proudly South Africa Buy Local Summit, which is underway. Day 2 today in Ntokozo. Good afternoon. You're at the Business Solutions Hub. Tell us more about what's being discussed there.
Good afternoon, Michelle. Well, it's the Gauteng Funding Symposium behind us here. And as you see, it's a hive of activity here as the entrepreneurs then take advantage of having all those business solution service providers all in one room, from the banks and lenders here to some of those who offer some strategic growth consulting services. So entrepreneurs all looking for different services here. And as we know, Michelle, oftentimes entrepreneurs really get busy with the business of running the business and ensuring that they do break even, that sometimes some of those important features of running a business, like keeping your books in order, gets overlooked, which then is a stumbling block, of course, to growth. But I do have Santam's Mbali Phewa with us for a little bit more detail. Mbali, thank you so much for talking to us. Now, I'm sure in your block over the way it's just as busy as it is here at the Business Hub. But talk us through just the importance of business solution services and why entrepreneurs should invest in engaging with guys like yourselves.
Thank you so much. We've spent the morning here. I've spent the morning engaging small businesses, understanding their needs, extending our services to them. You know, as an entrepreneur, I think your focus should always be the business of business. But then you do need to engage or extend yourself to partners who can supplement what you do. So the likes of Santam, of course, we are South Africa's largest general insurer. We have, while we have products that are specifically for small businesses, we additionally have a variety of services that we extend to small businesses. So access to skills development and all sorts of technical training, access to market, access to finance, boot camps, mentorship, etc. And then this is why we get very excited about symposiums like today, where we're extending ourselves to small businesses.
And Mbali, what are some of the things that small business and medium-owned business owners overlook? As I said, you know, they really mostly focus on making the business work, making the product work and sell, but perhaps overlook the actual running of the business.
Right. I think, you know, as a first step, get your compliance together. And the importance of having partners like SARS and SIPC, etc. in the room today is to emphasize the importance of that. Get your BEE documents in order, get your banking details in order, so that when you do approach a partner, you know, such as Santam, to engage as part of their supply chain, you have the absolute basics in order. You know, beyond that, you know, things like financial literacy. How do you manage your cash flow? How do you, from an HR organogram, how should you be structured to ensure that you're suitably placed to drive the sort of business that you do are very key. And this is why I'd like to encourage, you know, anyone who's watching and who is a small business, if you are looking to ensure your sustainability or even grow, find partners in your area of work that can help you walk the journey. There are plenty of them, as you can see today. We're all here looking to support businesses and small businesses in one way or the other. Find your partner and walk that journey with them.
Well, Mbali, thank you so much. And I know you haven't been resting all day, as you see, Michelle, ensuring that as many entrepreneurs are attended to as possible in this session. And a lot of the businesses here, Michelle, are those who really did start in the informal market, perhaps supplying, you know, family, relatives, neighbors with the traditional that we have behind us. So the innovation of businesses not always having to be something new, but taking traditional to the next level. And the business behind me here is Newzroom Afrika. Thank you so much for talking to us. And we were talking over there about the importance of understanding your business so that it can grow from level to level. As your own business here, how have you really taken those steps to ensure you understand your business, your paperwork are in order, so that you are able to take those opportunities as they come?
Well, we've made sure that we get stuff like financials. We make sure that our testing has been done, because the product needs to be tested so that it can be approved for human consumption, and also the nutritional value in it. So all of those factors had to be taken into consideration for us to grow into the market and reach out, especially into the hospitality space.
Thank you so much for those insights, Michelle. So businesses that are exhibiting here, Michelle, are really then trying to put in that effort to ensure that they are ready for those access to market opportunities, but also access to financing. The importance of them themselves not being the stumbling block to their business or growing, because an opportunity can be put on the table, but if your paperwork is not up to order or up to standard and you're not in good standing with the South African Reserve Bank, that could be stumbling blocks to how fast the business is able to grow. And the sentiment that we've gotten here is that small and medium-sized businesses are putting a lot more effort in ensuring that they prepare themselves for the opportunities as they come and not find themselves scrambling in the last minute. So as I said earlier, we do have the financial sector here. There were pitches that were taking place from yesterday where entrepreneurs could pitch their business for those funding opportunities and for those access to market opportunities. We see there Masisizane Fund out of Old Mutual looking to see how they can collaborate with SMEs then to also access markets outside of South Africa. We know the South African market's not quite large enough, and entrepreneurs here looking to be able to get into the rest of the continent, but also be able to tap into those international markets. So working through some of those geopolitical tensions that the country is currently experiencing that will affect or impact the economy and the investments flowing into the country, being prepared is the key takeaway on day 2 at the Buy Local Summit, Michelle.
Ntokozo, we love summits with practical solutions for entrepreneurs and ones that are not just a talk shop.